G'day everybody, Aussie Coin Girl here, and I've just taken another delivery. Postman's been. I love it when the postman's been. I hope you guys are all well and staying beer flu. I'm sorry, I'd like to say that I haven't been posting a lot of late because I've had quite a bad, back and neck injury. It's something that's been hanging around for a while because I got run over by a drunk driver a couple of years ago, and I've got injuries, including, nerve damage. And sometimes, I have good days and I have bad days, and sometimes I have a week, or two where I'm really, not bad. So I just thought I'd let you guys know that. But here I am. Now, I've actually already opened it because this particular box was pretty much destroyed when it got to me. It was awful. It was wet and damp. I've made a complaint to Australia Post about it, so because it came from the whole US of A, so a little bit disappointed. All right, guys, but anyway, let's go through what I've got here. So what I'm going to do is I'll just go through these first. Now, very nice fellow on Facebook, one of the US channels. His name's Mario Bacchus. Yeah, you might remember the name. I had an unveiling or an unboxing a couple of videos ago, and I got a second box from him. So he was very sweet, and he put a great collection together. So wait till you see what I've got here. So let's start with this one, which is actually one of ours, as you can see, but I got it from the United States. Okay, so it's a 2012 Perth Mint Australian Kookaburra, and you can see it's got an early release tag to it. And this is being graded by NGC, and it's an MS69. So I actually don't have any high-graded kookaburras, so I was pretty happy. I've got a couple koalas, and I got some US stuff, and I think a few other bits and pieces. But yeah, this is the first time I've got to myself a kookaburra, so have a look at that. It's lovely, 2012. Yeah, look at that. Makes it look like it's got such high relief, doesn't it? All right, and then we'll turn it over. There's our queen, Lizzie. Thanks, Lizzie, for turning up. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? All right, number one. Okay. Number two. There we go. Yes, it's a China Panda. But this is graded as well. PCGS MS70. So it's got the top rating. And so that's the reason why I sort of said pick that out. And Mario said, here, look, I've got some pandas. Oh, and he was so great and sweet. And he said, he had a few to choose from. And I'm like, oh, my God, it was so hard to choose. And I just said, the green looks really good with the panda in the background. I thought that was quite interesting. So I said, yeah, I'll have that one. Let's turn it over. There's your old Ming China background. Yeah, 2015. But, high-grade coins, this will go into the collection. And, as you know, the others basically sort of stay in your bullion collection. All right, then we've got a couple nice silver rounds or coins. First one I've got here is actually in the United States, $1. Actually piece of bullion. It's actually called an American Silver Eagle, and this one's dated 2005. And look at the condition of that. It's really, really good. It's top BU. And actually he put them in these he sent me these all protected like this, so which was lovely. So he included that in the price. So, and there we go. There's the old American standard face, but this site's staying as of 2021. There's going to be a new Obverse, which will be interesting. But a lot of history here in obviously in these existing silver coins. It's good. It's always good to have things update, though. Australia does it, quite often. Okay, and then this one's more of a round. It's to celebrate the 1988 Olympics for the United States. It's great, isn't it, having it like that? It's the Olympiad. Just turn it over, though, because I just want to turn to this page. So it's a $1 silver coin, well, round, and United States. So with the rings. Yeah, 1988 was a big, big year for the US, and they did so well at the Olympics. So I've got that. Well, that was pretty interesting. And then we've got a world coin. I'll just go to this side first. So this is the Obverse from the Republic of Palau. So look at that. That's their naval shield. Look at this. You've got like one of those old kayak canoes at the top. And as you can see, that says it's worth basically $5. So, all right. So now this is to celebrate international birds and animals. And look at that. It's a bird of paradise. So, interesting. Look at the amazing colours, hey? It's amazing. So I thought that was quite unique. I had never seen it before and thought I'd grab that and add that. Yeah. So, okay. Then, all right, guys, look at all these. Yeah. A whole series of US Well, not necessarily always US, but quite a bit of a selection of 1 ounce silver bars. So we'll start with this one, and I think there's 2 of these, so let me have a look. All right, yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, so first of all, we've got a couple 1 ounce silver Scottsdale bars. I just love the line, you know. It's a nice look. It's a very nice pattern. They've done really, really well. And I know Scottsdale are very popular around the world. 999 fine silver, in God we trust. So I'll just turn that one over, and there's the reverse. So interesting pattern there. Yeah, so 2 bars from the Scottsdale Mint, 1 ounce. All right. Then we've got, looks like this one here and this one here, yeah. A couple bars, Johnson Matthey, 1 ounce silver bars. And I really like the fact that, look at this, guys. That's on the end, number 29 and number 26. So almost, you know, numbers that almost, correlates, isn't it? Look at that. So a bit of history there. Look at the condition on these. They're actually really, really quite old. I think they're actually made in the 80s. So, yeah, a couple old Johnson Mattheys, because they don't make them anymore. So, look at that. It's got, like, the symbol, but then also, look at that, with the pick and the shovel together. So, yeah, a couple of those. And then we've got also one of these. What does it say? Mid-States Recycling and Refinery. A 1 ounce silver bar. Look at the condition of that. Now, the case has got a couple of scratches on it, but the actual bar, look at it. It's in perfect nick, isn't it? Let's turn it over. Wow, that's an interesting reverse, isn't it? It says 999, I think, fine silver, repeatedly. And look at that. It's still got that like, proof look, you know, with the shiny and... Yeah, look at that silver. It's quite nice. I like that too. So it's a 1 ounce silver bar. He also put these in these capsules for me. Isn't that great? Nice guy, really. I recommend get onto Facebook and look for Mario Bacchus, okay? All right. If anyone wants to get his details and want me to refer you to him, we certainly will do that. 1 troy ounce. This is the Pan America Silver Corp. I don't necessarily know a lot about these, but I believe that these are also quite old. And this is from the Northwest Territorial Mint. Look at that, like a big pickaxe. So obviously original old gold miners, the way that when gold used to be dug out and looked for, and silver as well, with the old the pickaxe and shovels, and just hard labour, you know. All right, my background comes from goes back to England and also Yugoslavia is my father's side, but I'm not sure if I've mentioned that before. It's Croatian. But my mother's side, yeah, goes back to England and original copper miners and copper and tin. And this one here is from the Sunshine Mint. It's a beautiful logo, isn't it? Like with the eagle, it looks like the sun rising and so forth. That's quite nice, isn't it? So that's a 1 ounce. It's a very nice pattern. I do like that. See, it's like the sun rising. I mean, you can't beat that sort of pattern. It's quite good, and it's very, very good for, for anti-copying and faking and so forth. So that's really one of the reasons they do that. But that's good. It's in good nick too, and it's also in its original sealed plastic. So thank you so much, Mario. And then this one, he's put in a nice... Now, let's see this one. This has got to be an old one. This has got to be something from the 70s or 60s or something. The Washington Mint, 999 fine silver, and 1 ounce written there. So look at that. Oh, let's turn it over. It's like George Washington, isn't it? All right, and let's turn it over. Okay, and then we've basically commemorated, obviously, the Liberty with her little winged head. So isn't that great? I mean, it's got some it's old scratches, but look, it's in here, and it's got some toning happening. But you've got to remember, like, this is something that's really, really old. I'd say this is from the 60s, the 70s. And Mario found this for me and he gave me a great deal. So happy. Mario Bacchus, you're a genius. You know how to find the good stuff. And look at this. And he takes pride in how he presents the stuff and sells and gives... Look, everything's in protection. You know, every single thing that is it's fantastic. I'm so happy. Mario, you're a gem. Be buying more and more and more from you. Okay, another item that's quite interesting is this particular item. A 1 gram Pamp bar. I'll see if I'll get it quite close. It's called Fortuna. the picture. Again, it looks like a shell and I call it shell and snail type of look. And then on the, so this is 1 gram of platinum. Just turn it over, and it's got the serial number and so forth. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? Hey guys, I like that. All right, and then second last. All right, I've already just put this in a bag straight away, but pull it out. What he's got for me is a proof set, and it's actually from 1964. So yeah, look, so everything's protected. So it's an original, basically mint set, really. And so we've got our Lincoln dime. Well, not dime, sorry, a cent. And then we've got a Roosevelt dime. So your 10-cent coin, 1964. And then we've got an original 5-cent nickel. Then we've got a 25-cent or a quarter, 1964, a Washington quarter. We'll check over and see if there's a mint mark on it. And also Mr. Kennedy, look at that. I mean, almost worth pulling these out and sending them for grading and so forth. But I'm happy as it is. I think those are nice sets. So but look at that, you know, Kennedy, look at that relief. No wear whatsoever. And then it's like a little, I don't know, just confirmation of, there we go, it all came from the US Mint in Philadelphia. So let's turn it over. And then we've actually got the reverses, so, which is cool. Yeah, so what do you think, folks? Like that? Look at the nickel. Look at that shiny colour. Even getting some, like, gold starting to happen to it. It's lovely, isn't it? And look at those. I mean, look how white, clean that that half dollar is. Look at that. You know, Kennedy, $half. Anyway, that's that. And we've got one more thing, which is he's put in this lovely little pouch. Let's get it out. Okay, so Ren, let's have a look. Okay, it's a 1988 1/20th Chinese gold Panda. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, it's old, isn't it? So this is quite vintage, really. One of the first. So it should have the old look Panda. Look at that. What do you think, folks? Better here, I think, maybe on my... Yeah, 1/20th? What do you think? In the original, look at that, original sealed as well. It's all sealed, look at that. So, oh, okay, let's with it. And there we go, the old China, I suppose we call it, not quite castle, I suppose it's from the Red Square, the famous Red Square in China. So look at that, 1988. So it's very tiny, but still, it's gold, you know. So, you know, and especially being in 1988, so we have quite a bit of a numismatic quality to it as well. And as you can see, been 1988, so it's really old. So thank you, Mario, for getting this to me. I think it's gorgeous. My first little panda, I think. And I just, you know, the pandas are gorgeous. Who doesn't like a panda? Okay. Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed tuning in and having a look at this gorgeous stuff. I mean, I'm so happy. I mean, look at this. Mario, you're a champ. Thank you so much for putting this what a great kit to put together. And thank you for tuning in, guys. And there's more coming. So please, if you haven't already, subscribe. And also like these videos and tell others. Tune in. Aussie Coin Girl. All right. Look, folks, take it easy. Take care. And we'll be putting up another couple videos shortly. And for you guys that are wanting to see my full stack, it's coming. All right. And look, guys, also one of the things I'm going to show you next time is about storing and protecting your silver and why it matters. Thanks, guys. Aussie Coin Girl. Hasta la vista. Bye-bye.